said pee. Hey Rocket, how you doing? Ooh. Happy Friday. You can just sort of see Porthos's head. Hey Tids, how you doing? Happy Friday. That's better, you can see more of the boy now. And you don't have to look at my face anymore, which is even better. Hey psychologist, how you doing? Thank you for the scritches for Porthos. He's just had his tea, so I'm not going to give him any treats for a little bit. Hey Mr. Mouse, how you doing? Start the stream off right, yeah, exactly. With praise and love for the boy. Yeah. Scritches are good. They are indeed. So, just checking that my camera's not horribly wonk, because I have knocked it a little bit while I've been setting up. There we go, that's better. Hey Danny, how you doing? Hey Cypher, how you doing? Well, though I appear to have caught the old. The old? Not that old. Surely. Hormonal times afoot. Oh no. You're 24 today! Oh my gosh! Happy birthday, Mr. Mouse! Let's get some happy birthdays in chat for Mr. Mouse. And you ain't that old. I'm still older than you, so you're safe. I'm glad you've got the fish fingers and chips, Tids. There's nothing a bit of carbohydrates can't perk up, is there? Hey, RNG, how you doing? Shakes cane of the whippersnapper. Got a job! Oh my gosh, congratulations, RNG! That's great news! Everybody's got good news today, this is wonderful. Like, I've had a fucking awful week, and the Friday's not been great, so the fact that you folks are having a good time of it, like, you have no idea how great that is. Like, for me, just to know that you folks are doing okay, and you're having a good time, and, you know, yes. I'm playing Kotor. Nice. Shakes better cane at the old. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's Friday. So, have to have this in the jukebox. Right. It may look like we're just painting a base tonight, but we're not. We're not. I can promise you that much. But before I get started, I want to take you on a little journey. Yeah, I don't blame you, RNG. Oh, Cypher, you sweetie. Thank you. So, yes, bases. We'll get onto them in a minute. First, I got a little bit of commission work a few weeks back. Custom base stream, woo! Yes. Yeah, I got a little bit of commission work a few weeks back to do some pixel art for somebody, and being the incredibly financially sensible person that I am, incredibly financially responsible, I used that money to buy a squig that I didn't own. So we have here a 1994 Little Gretchen dude with an oily squig. Look at its little face. Look at its little face that I can't actually accurately capture on the camera because it's so small. But yes, behold the tiny friend. This is not what we're painting today, though. I just wanted to show this off because I think it's really fucking cool. What we're painting tonight, and you can find this out using !project if you forget at any point during the stream, is these guys. I am very, very excited about this. I don't have enough hand to show you all four at once, but the lovely Torpor sent me these delightful little trash pandas as a surprise. They came today, and I was like, I'm gonna paint squigs today because I haven't painted any squigs in ages and I've got a bit of a backlog. But then these arrived and I was like, no, I need these. So I'm gonna start with this one. So some of you may figure out who they are from what is on their backs. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Holy moly, gun raccoons, cute! We will be painting my favourite one tonight, after I've shown them all off. Oh yeah, please excuse the state of my nails. I was going to put some colour on them so they were... Yeah, I do the word good RNG. Yeah, I was going to put some colour on them so they didn't look quite so fucking awful, but I didn't have time. I've literally been in meetings since 9 AM, so... Just kill me now. So this is my favourite one, and is, I think, probably the one that's going to make this twig for most people, though Mr. Mouse has fucking got it in one. Nice one, Mr. Mouse. They are raccoon ghostbusters. Aren't they fucking brilliant? So, Egon is my favourite. He's my boy. I love him. So we'll be painting the Egon one tonight. Hey, Modhell, how you doing? But because you now know what they are, we have Peter Venkman. We have Race Dance. Oh, Porthos wants to get down. Go on then, buddy. He's like, well, I don't know now. Like, you've paid attention to me, so maybe I'll just stay. Thanks, P. Hey, Grox, how you doing? Winston Zeddemore. And, of course, my boy Egon. So, before we can paint my boy Egon, we need him to have a nice place to stand. So I'm going to paint the base first. These are, in case anyone's wondering, from the... I'm going to get this wrong now, aren't I? Moorfrost Manor range by... Oh, gosh. Anvil Miniatures, I think it is. If somebody can !project for me... I did put it in there, so I wouldn't have to remember, because my memory's shite. Oh, thank you for the scritches for Porthos, Modhell. Broken Anvil miniatures, there we go. And yes, these were a lovely gift from Torpor. It's a very nice surprise, especially after a particularly unpleasant week. Work has been really rough, and I've had one of the nastiest lupus flare-ups I've had in a while, so I've been completely out of action. That's why I didn't stream on Wednesday. I couldn't hold a fucking paintbrush on Wednesday. It were awful. I was so excited to stream for you all. And then just couldn't. And thank you, Mr. Mouse, for doing the project button for me. I appreciate it. Okay, so we've got a nice bit of base coat on that base. It's like saying ATM machine, isn't it? I mean, it's not, but it feels like it. So, happy Friday, everybody. I hope you've all had, if not a good week, an at least passable week. And, thank you, Grox, for the scritches for Porthos. RS syndrome. Okay, yeah. Guessing the S stands for syndrome. These are taking the primer really well. I mean, everything takes the fucking primer really well. It's a really good primer. But, like, I was expecting there to be some resistance, but no. These are really good. Really nicely printed as well. Pin number is the one that gets me. Yeah. Redundant acronym syndrome. Fabulous, Mr. Mouse. Love it. Yeah. Pin number and ATM machine are the ones that get me the most. I mean, just call it a fucking cash machine, you know? Or an ATM. I don't mind either way. Just... why? Tried chopsticks today. You enjoyed it, did you? We have a chopsticks in Leicester. But I'll be honest with you, we've not had a lot of luck with it. Lake Windermere pisses me off. Just in general, or... for a specific reason? Is it not Torpor? Oh, shoot, you don't have enough tokens. Okay, give me a sec. Unless Tidders gets there before me. Or indeed any of my mods, if any of them are knocking about. Oh, you bugger. Excuse me. Just put me weird as fuck keyboard on my lap so I can do this. I've got to remember that the command for it as well now. Thank you, Cypher. Should just be Windermere. Really? Oh, okay. Did not know that. Did tokens add? Mere means lake. Ah, did not know that. Yeah, but I still need to give you some more tokens. Oh, bye, Porthos. Well, now I've got elbow room, so that helps. I love the boy, I do, but it takes up a lot of space. Now I'm going to need to check the... I can't remember this shit. I'm terrible at it. Worst streamer ever. Oh, and my phone updated today, so everything's in a different location to where it used to be, so I'm struggling to do simple things like search a fucking web page. Find on page, there we go. That should not have been that hard. There we go. Oh! Thanks, Tids. If nothing else, you've reminded me of the, There we go. Thank you, Tidders. And welcome back. A fish finger sandwich and a chip butty. Nice. Oh, Dammy, you're not the worst streamer ever at all. You'd think I'd be able to remember something as simple as tokens add, and yet, here I am. Language does its best. Right, where were we? Yeah, I hope you've all had an at least passable week. And if you haven't, I hope you can chill out a little bit in this stream and let the woes of the week wash away. More importantly, I hope you all have wonderful weekends. Eh? Oh, bugger. I didn't put your username in properly, did I, Torpor? I'm a plank, ain't I? Thanks, Tidge. Thank you for supplying Torpor with some tokens as well. You're right, D-Mac. Yeah, I'm a numpty, Torpor, I'm sorry. I put what I call you in rather than your actual username. Hey, Rossbot, how you doing? Got canvassing tomorrow and remembrance service on Sunday. Oh, shit, yeah, that was this week, wasn't it? Armistice Day. Working from home and not having... Oh, geez, DMAC. Okay, mate. Good luck with the work. I just fucking love the PKE meter on this Mini. It's so good. I'm going to be made to feel old, I might as well enjoy it. Hey, not wrong with that. I love 80s songs anyway. It's a large portion of the music I was brought up on. Oh, no. You stay right there, mate. There we go. So, you folks know that I'm a massive Narita Boy fan, right? Well, Studio Cover have teamed up with Limited Run Games. Really, you never mention it. I know. I'm very, very subtle. Very subtle. They've teamed up with Limited Run Games to make a limited run shock horror physical edition of the game, and because I backed it on Kickstarter, they've given me a discount code for it, so you can bet your ass I've pre-ordered it. You're a Nerdist Universalis, and we love you for it. Oh, Matteo. Thank you. You're such a sweetie. Oh, stay. Hello, Porthos. Oh, you've brought your bed over. You want to sit next to me? Hi, baby. He doesn't want to sit on the chair with me, he just wants to sit close to me. Hey, it's good stuff, Modhell. For anyone that's wondering about the primer and doesn't already know, I almost exclusively use Green Stuff World's matte surface primer, because it's brush friendly and airbrush friendly, and I don't own an airbrush. It's on the list. I would like to own one, but yeah. Gotta wait until sales, you know. Spot a men at work. Always good. And not the song that everybody normally chooses from Men at Work either, which is great. Stay, Egon. Just gonna hold his tail there. There we go. Better. Having a very low energy day. Oh, anti-depression speed. Oof. A little bit of drawing done. Awesome! Made some progress on AVP2's Marine campaign on hardcore. Damn, Rust. Halfway through. Awesome. Finally else taken another stab at Twisted Insurrection. Awesome. Okie doke, Rust. Well, I hope you enjoy your food. And, yeah. Congrats on the progress with AVP2. And Twisted Insurrection as well. Nice. Oh, no, Tids, I am right there with you. Down Under is the one that people know, but it is not, by any stretch, their best work, in my opinion. Overkill is my favourite. Sorry, Gone. This is live on the internet as well. I'm a terrible person. Be over and done with soon, I promise. Oh shit, Cowboy Bebop comes out next week. Damn. I'd completely forgotten about that, if I'm honest. I am really struggling these days to keep things like release schedules in my head. I even had a point today where I said to my boss, fuck's sake. I've had this stuck in my head all fucking week. I'm guessing this was DMAC. Hey, P. Hey, Hans, how you doing? Oh, that's not good, Tids. And either chatbot has just shat itself and the music stopped, or my headphones have gone to sleep. Yeah, it looks like chatbot shat itself. There we go! Oh dear. The internet's been a bit shifty today. So... What was I doing before? Ah, yes. How you doing, Hans? I'm feeling much better than I was. Thank you for asking. Oh, he's gone back to his bed now. He's moping. Really, Tids, that sucks on the net dying. It's only been today that it's been really patchy. My internet seems to die on Sundays lately. Oof, that sucks. Oh, that sounds lovely, Hans. And happy belated birthday to your mum, I guess. I mean, she probably doesn't care what some rando off the internet says, but, you know, happy birthday to your mum anyway. Wide connection to the requisite small friends. Awesome, Mr. Mouse. It's in the middle of an important conversation too. Oh, shit. Oof. I hope the people you were talking to were okay, and the net dropping out didn't cause too many problems. That's really fucking sucky. Okay, so floorboards. We're not going to do anything particularly exciting with it. We're just going to paint them floorboard coloured. So I'm going to go with some dryad bark. But yeah, it was okay. Just very stressful. Yeah, I can imagine. But I'm glad everything was okay. You can see the where there's like cracks in the floorboards. The primer's still a bit. Oh fuck yeah! Spot of the cure. So I'm going to try and avoid that bit for a minute. Just while it dries. Oh, and as a reminder, and for anyone that's not heard me say this before, you don't normally see me thin my paints when they're Citadel paints in dropper bottles because they are pre-thinned using Liquitex Flow Aid. Because you have to put Flow Aid in them to get them out of the pots that GW use, which I am not a big fan of. Having them in dropper bottles, you do get the occasional blockage, but you overall lose less paint in my experience, because those pots, once you crack them open, the paint dries out really quickly and goes clumpy. But in dropper bottles with a couple of appropriately designed ball bearings, they'll last for an age. We've actually managed, me and Slow, to rejuvenate a few of my old hex pots of GW paint by applying copious amounts of Liquitex to them, and then dropper bottling them. So I've got a couple of colours that you can't get anymore, which I try and use sparingly. I am really pleased to see folks really using the jukebox tonight as well. I've not listened to much music this week. I've been so ill that I've barely moved off the couch. When I said that I couldn't even hold a paintbrush on Wednesday, I was in so much pain that I couldn't move at all. And I just sort of laid under my weighted blanket on the couch, feeling sorry for myself. And yeah, it was not fun. I couldn't even hold my phone, really. Like, I went to the effort of typing something out to say that I wasn't going to be streaming, but it fucking hurt. I didn't actually get dressed until I think it was Wednesday night, like sort of 5-6 o'clock I got dressed. And that was the first time I'd gotten dressed since Sunday, because I just couldn't move well enough to dress myself. It's been fucking awful. So this is wonderful. I'm listening to music, I'm enjoying it. I've got some lovely company from you folks. and I'm fucking painting, which I've been itching to do all week. I've missed you a lot while I was off, because I had the little burnout moment. Took a week off for that, and then I was in Edinburgh for a week, so it's been a little while since I've done a hobby stream. Banhawk85, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream and happy Friday. Well, there's another busted link. Oh, motherfucker. Thanks, Tids. Like, there's so many of the fucking things. That one was command list, I think. Is it command list? On the plus side, let's just submit. Jukebox. Song list. Edit. There you go. Fix the busted link. Sorry about that. I always forget something, don't I? Let's just check. Yeah. Okay, so I remembered when I rebranded to relink my chatbot to the correct account, but what I didn't do was change any of the links in the timers. Or thank you for the posture check, Banhawk. I do need to learn to sit straight. It's not likely to ever happen, but I can try. Yeah, I didn't change any of the links in any of the timers or any of the commands, apparently, 'cause I'm a derp. But we'll get there. You know, we'll find the busted links, and I'll fix them as we go. Thanks, Tids. Your support is appreciated. These dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree? Indeed. So heckin' supportive. Yep. Your own personal cheeses. There is actually a pizza place mod hell called Your Own Personal Pizzas, and it's done so that it looks like the lyrics to Personal Jesus. Did I mention I was filling the jukebox with 80s songs? You did, Cypher, and I wholeheartedly support this. So thank you. Also, when I get to painting something that isn't the base for this miniature, I am perfectly happy for people to put Ghostbusters related music in the chat, in the jukebox. 'Cause, you know, it's appropriate. Teasing like you do. Right, what do I want to do? So I've got the Dryad Bark. Maybe a little bit of Doom Ball. Talking about colours that you can't get anymore that were in hex pots. Scottish Brown. I've not got much of this left, but I do like it. I think this is like a comparable colour knocking about, but it's not the same. Doom Ball Brown. I'm going to use a little bit of Doom Ball Brown to put some highlighting, for want of a better description, on. And, oh, no I'm not, because it's blocked. Give me a sec. Yeah, that one needs a little bit more Liquitex in it, I think, because it's a little bit difficult to get out of the bottle. Either that or the dropper's just completely fucked. It's always difficult to tell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of jeweler's wire, which is a very handy tool for hobbyists to have. About that much. If you've ever had to clean a plug in a bath, you'll know what I'm about to do. Just get a coat hanger, you know? Right. That went through smoothly. So if we have problems this time, then we know, there we go, that it wasn't a blockage. It was in fact a blockage. Sorted. Scream at it and run away. I'm not allowed to do that anymore. I have to be a grown-up. Also, I'm going to introduce you folks to my assistant now. In fact, let's go to the big screen so you can actually see what I'm doing. This is Squig Friend. Squig Friend was made for me by the Wheezy of Oz, and they hold my regularly used paintbrushes. Thank you, Squig Friend, for holding my paintbrushes. You are a good friend. So if you hear me going, thank you, Squig Friend, it's because I'm taking paintbrushes out of Squig Friend. Now, I am thinning the Doom Ball down because it's quite colourful, and I don't want too much of it. I just want some streaks of it, basically. It's very, very pigmented. And I'm not really using the right brush for this, but I don't care. There we go. Oops, a little too much on that side. There we go. Just to sort of give the wood a little bit more texture, I guess. And we'll stipple a little bit where the cracks are as well, because I feel like they'd be a little bit darker. So yeah, Squig Friend was made for me by Wheezy, because I can't crochet to save my fucking life. But the pattern for Squig Friend was sent to me by Torpor. So thank you, Torpor, for finding the most adorable assistant ever, so that they could make it look less like slabs of jerky. Yeah, exactly, Tids. Thank you, Squig Friend. So, something else you might have noticed in the corner there. I'm just going to pan the camera around a little bit. So I have my water pot on a little cloth. So what I do is, after I've rinsed my my brushes, swilled them or whatever you want to call it, I'll do this. Just straight from the pot. So I'm not dripping anywhere on my workspace because it's all going straight onto the little cloth. And I can quickly just get any excess paint off of the brush and then go straight back to work. It's not really like a trick or a tip, it's just a thing that I like to do that works really well for me because I've got quite a small space to work in, as much as it may not look it. Thank you, Rust, I do like efficiency. I mean, I never fucking finish painting anything, and it takes me forever to finish anything. So, you know, it's worth putting some efficiencies in place just so that I can not paint them or not finish them faster. I swear I will finish painting something on stream at some point. I promise. I promise you, chat. I will finish fucking painting something eventually. Eventually. Now I'm going back in with my detail brush. And a little bit of the primer. Just to add the shadows back in between the boards. That's very true, Grox, I did. Finishing is for quitters. I think my problem is I get distracted a lot. Like, I had so much fun painting that Chun-Li mini on the Halloween hobby happy hour. But I haven't finished her because I got distracted and didn't want to finish her. Ah! Wow, Tids. Glory to our machine overlords, the revolution has begun.
Thanks for your firm but realistic vote of confidence.
Hey, Prime B! How you doing, friend? Happy Friday! And thank you so much for being subscribed for a whole fucking year. Damn! And wait, Tids, were you really trying to skip Rio? Because I love this track. I'm good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay. Now, I'm thinking an ink wash. It's only a good time if it consents. Fair point. I'm not sure TechSquig is capable of consenting. I haven't built that command. See? It's not a command. You know, I might rename TechSquig to SquigFriend, and it can just be like the virtual representation of my little paintbrush holder here. So I decided before I do the ink wash, I'm going to find all of the little sort of indentations and put a tiny little bit of black on them. And I am using the primer again, mostly because I'm lazy, admittedly. But it works surprisingly well for this kind of stuff, so... Should redraw more at Scaly Joe. Go for it, Cypher. There we go. Hey, Podlord, how you doing? Oops. Okay, that's looking a lot better already, just, you know, with a couple of colours on it. And then a little bit of black just to pick out the indentations. It's looking good. It doesn't have to be out fancy, you know? I mean, for one thing, Egon's going to be covering a fair chunk of it. But I do kind of like to try and put a little bit of effort into bases when I'm painting them. Like, for anyone that saw the Squigzilla that I did, I went to a fair bit of effort on that one because I wanted to make the base look like a street in Japan that Godzilla would be walking down, because it just made sense to me. Okay. Oh, my headphones have gone to sleep. Typical. Like, they pick the worst times. Because I really like going underground. It's a good track. Doing good. Week's ending, which is nice. Just watched Do the Right Thing in class. That was a very good movie. I recognise the name, but I can't think why. So watched a few of the Disney Plus teasers. Nice. I need to catch up on the teasers. Been on a bit of an old punk kick recently. Hey, not wrong with that. Not wrong with that at all. Oof. My hand's starting to cramp up already, but that's because of the way I'm holding my painting stand. It's the best feeling telling your boss I won't be checking my emails, only contact me in an emergency. Isn't it just Prime B? Like, when I logged off, not last Friday, but the Friday before, just beforehand, my boss said to me, don't do any programming while you're in Edinburgh. And I went, don't worry. I ain't even taking my laptop with me. I left my phone behind. Fucked off to Edinburgh. Had a great fucking time. Didn't think about work once. It was amazing. Loved it. And then I came back. And here we are. I mean, the only good thing about having come back, really, is that I get to talk to you lot again. We had good bagels. We did! Hey Longfang, how you doing? They were really fucking good bagels. Like, I don't particularly have a bar to measure against, because I don't eat bagels a lot normally. If ever. Because they're all kind of naff around here, but yeah, it was a fucking good bagel. That takoyaki, though. Oh, yes. Thank you, D-Mac. Wiring everything up. I'm doing prep. I am much better today, thank you. And I hope the prep's going alright and that you're not having any technical issues. Yeah, I'm feeling much better today. Little sore still, but, you know, nothing I can't cope with. Okay. So, this needs one more thing. Everything is fine, even ran back to where I died last in Bloodborne to start the stream right. Brilliant. I'm really enjoying watching your Bloodborne streams. And hitting my camera. There we go. I have never played any of the... Ooh. Yeah. I haven't played any of the Soulsborne games, and I would really like to. I always thought I'd probably be shit at them, so I've sort of avoided them and just gone, oh yeah, they're really pretty. But I'm tempted. We haven't even got to the good shit yet. But it's all so pretty, though. It's, like, right up my street, as you're well aware. Oh. Now, the paint I'm about to use, I'm going to tell you what it is, but I'm also going to give you some context. So this is a gold, the name of which I'm not going to show off on stream, because it contains a word I'm not comfortable with. By Scale Colour. I do not advise buying Scale Colour's paints. I owned these before I found out about the company themselves. They have some questionable views when it comes to certain fascist dictatorships, shall we say. Trying to be as delicate as possible about this, because I really don't want to talk about negative shit on my Friday fucking happy hour streams, but yeah. So their paints are great, but their morals and ethics are not. Do with that what you will. I would normally use a different brand of paint, but I don't have any other metallics. So this is what I'm... Yes, they are Longfang, among many other things. It's a shame because their metallics are... Oh, jeez! Roll one to explode, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're having a good time. Thank you, DMAC, for doing that shout out there. Awesome. And who followed? Come on, Tech Squig. It was Roll One to Explode that followed. Thank you very much for the follow, Roll One to Explode. So how did your stream go? Thank you so much for the raid again. Hey Goomba, how you doing? Oh, Goomba, you sweetheart. Thank you very much.
Genuine enthusiasm.
The Undying King, thank you very much for the follow. So, yeah. I've got their paints, and I'm going to use them, because, frankly, I can't afford to just throw paint away. I'm not made of money. Hey, Cyborg! The squig is dead! Long live the trash panda! The squig lives on in our hearts. How's your day been? Oh, work was shite, but I'm having a good time of it now, and that's what matters. I hope you've had a good day too. How you doing, Cyborg? So what I'm going to do, once I've covered up all of the nails there, is I'm just going to go over it all with an ink wash. And I'm thinking this one, Andalusian Earth from Green Stuff World. I really like their inks. They're nice. Yes, I am Longfang. Frankly, it is far too pretty to just sit on a pinboard somewhere or be like on my desk. So I am wearing it at every given opportunity. Because I feel everybody should see it. Because it's glorious. On that note, look! Look! Isn't it pretty? It's Bug. And that was a very thoughtful gift from Longfang whilst I was in Edinburgh. Because he's a shit. And spoilt me rotten while I was away. Oh yeah. Okay, so I am watering the ink down, because, hot damn, that is a pigmented ink. Very pretty, the bastard. I know, right, Mr. Mouse? What a dick. Well, yeah, Longfang. I knew you were buying it. I didn't think you were buying it for me. It's very thoughtful of you, friend. I know you did. Yeah, anyone that missed it... I don't fucking know! I make the assumption that nothing is ever for me. Blame the brain gremlins. I certainly fucking do. You may find this hard to believe considering the way I come across on stream, but my self-worth is in the pits. Yeah, that's that. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's worked exactly how I wanted it to. Yeah. That's gonna look really good when it's dried. What's self-worth? I know, right? Okay, so I think it's safe to say that the base is done. Oh my god, you know what I'm going to do? Okay. You know how I like to put the names of the squigs that I paint on their bases? Well, I think I'm going to do something similar with these. But instead of doing something in Orcish, I'm just going to have the name of the Ghostbuster. Self-Worth, the best. Bob the Destroyer remembers. Yeah, Bob's sitting on Squiggy Hill at the minute. Yeah, I'm gonna have the name of the Ghostbuster as if it's their name badge, because that would be really cool. And well, I think it will be really cool, and that's what matters, isn't it? It's about bringing out your inner Klingon. Indeed. Okay. So, before we start painting Egon, I think I'm going to have to pin him. Which technically I should have done sooner, but eh. Okay, so the best place to pin him is going to be his tail, because that does touch the base, and it's the okie dokie roll one to explode. Thank you very much for the raid again. I hope you enjoy your dinner. And yeah, thank you for the follow as well, and take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Pin him like in a wrestling match? I mean, I could do. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to drill a little hole in his tail. Seriously, you folks have put some amazing stuff in the... Pin him like a butterfly. Yes. Do love a good specimen. I've actually got a little bumblebee on my wall. Properly preserved and everything. Beautiful specimen. There we go. So you can see that's gone a reasonable way in. That should be alright. Now, some folks will not have seen me pin something before. I like bumblebees too, Rust. I like all bees. So what I use for pinning, because I find that these are the perfect size for the Citadel drills, are earring wires. You can get a bag of a few hundred of these for maybe 99p online. So they're a super cheap, easy way of doing this. And I've had that packet for a decade, I think. And look, got loads left. And I pin most of my models. It's very rare that I don't pin them. So, and as much as I never finish painting anything, I do build a lot of stuff. Okay, my favourite super glue, bit of Gorilla. Gorilla super glue is absolutely fucking brilliant. Just brush a little bit of that onto the end of the pin. And then that goes in the hole. That hole isn't quite as deep as I thought it was, but it should be okay. Because we're actually only doing this, we're not doing this for stability reasons like we would with some miniatures. We're doing it so that I can remove him from his base easily while I'm painting him. We'll leave that for a moment. Where are we going to put you? We'll put you over here. Actually, no, I want to keep that out because I'm going to need it again in a minute. Okay, so now we need to find a nice place for him to stand on his base. I will DM you about it after the stream, what hell. Hey, Kian, how you doing? Managed to get my hands on Gundam Gunpla markers. Seems to work pretty well. Yeah, Gunpla markers are great for all sorts of mini painting stuff, but they can be a bit pricey. Because I really want to get some Gundam markers to have a go at doing some techniques that I've seen some of the Gunpla builders that I follow on Twitter doing. There's this one lass that paints up all of her Gunpla to look like they're made of stained glass, and it's fucking glorious. Like, I wish I had that level of skill. It was a yellow one. Fab. Okay. So, I'm guessing about here will be good. So I'm going to have to do this off camera because I want to go directly down into the... Hang on. Let me see if I can just bring it sort of into range so you can see what I'm doing. I'm actually going to go all the way through, I think. Or most of the way through, at least. I'm a walking stereotype. You're not a walking stereotype, Rocket. So that's nice and firmly in there now, so I can do this. And hope that I don't ruin the paint job. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. It's fine. The paint job's fine. Now, the reason I like Gorilla Glue so much is because it dries quite quickly. I mean, it won't be perfectly dry. You still need to leave it a couple of hours for it to be actually dry. But it's dry enough for us to get away with something like this. Now, I'm holding it like this so that the rest of the pin doesn't spang off. There we go. Because that right there, you've got easily 2 or 3 more miniatures out of that. Hey Lynn, how you doing? Expect the drums several times during that first section. I always get caught out by how long it is. It's quite a long song as well, isn't it? Good though. If I have done the math correctly, I've set aside 315 squares for farming on Animal Crossing. Each can grow 3 pieces of produce for water daily. Let the bells flow. Fabulous hands. And thank you for the bit. I'm making a little vegetable patch in Animal Crossing. 5 of each. 5? No, 4 of each plant. But I'm also trying to force one of the stones to spawn in a specific place, and it's resisting me. Okay, so I've actually made the pin a little too long, so I can go a little deeper on the base. Okay, so you can see there, look, it's starting to come through the base. So hopefully that'll do. Oh, it's stuck. There we go. Ta-da! There we go. And I appear to have positioned that perfectly as well. That's great news. So we've got a little bit of excess glue on the pin. So I'm just gonna... I don't mind getting super glue on my fingers. Like, it's kind of a hazard of being a hobbyist that you're going to end up with super glue stuck to you at some point. If you're really lucky, it won't be on your face. Work on the cover for one of my upcoming comics is underway. Awesome! Finally almost recovered to start writing again. Bloody cold. Oh, that's brilliant, Lynn. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better. And I will look forward to when your streams start. D-Mac, that's fucking brilliant. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you, Lynn, for the bits as well. Because I got distracted by a terrible but also brilliant fucking Windows joke there. Right. So, in theory, boop, I can now paint Egon on his base. Ta-da! Success. Let's... just so that he's a little more in focus. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yes, he is, Pudlord. For anybody that wasn't here when I showed everybody before, this is obviously Egon Spengler, who is my favourite Ghostbuster. But we also have Ray Stantz. There we go. Trying to figure out the correct positioning so that they're not completely out of focus, you know? We have Ray Stantz. We have Winston Zeddemore. And we have Peter Venkman. My favourite Ghostbuster was the gorilla. Nice one, Cypher. Thank you, Mr. Mouse, for highlighting for everybody what the project for the night is. Oh man, it's 6:46. That explains why I feel hungry. Yeah, and these were, as the project command says, gifted to me by Torpor. So again, Torpor, thank you so much for these, because they are absolutely wonderful and have really perked me up at the end of a rough week. So thank you very much. Work is now finished. Awesome, DMAC! I hope it wasn't too rough. I mean, considering the time, I'm guessing it wasn't great, but yeah. Happy Friday, mate. 2 days off now. Oh boy, where do I start? Okay. It's okay. I can do this. It's fine. Suddenly panicking. Psh, 2 days off. Oh yeah, you've got Monday off as well, don't you? In another universe, it would be Ghostbreakers. Check the 5-day worker over there. Ugh! Now you're just rubbing it in, D-Mac. I'm only a little jealous. On the topic of Ghostbusters, the game with all 4 of the Ghostbusters in it is great. I don't know which one that is, 'cause I'm terrible. Do we just have the same track twice in a row? Because it started again. I'm just gonna skip that. I mean, it's a great track, but... oh yes. Oh yes. Good choice, whoever put this in. So, I've got Eshin Grey and Mechanicus Standard Grey. That's really weird, Dammy. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Maybe somebody else put it in as well. Nice, Longfang. So, Ghostbusters video game 2009 had every Ghostbusters voice acting their respect. Oh, Wicked Pudlord, did not know that. So, my plan is to start with Eshin Grey, now that I've mixed up the Mechanicus Standard. Because I forgot to shake it before I got the first lot out. It was an awesome game. And then we'll go from there. Now, I'm going from memory here because it's been a while since I've seen the Ghostbusters films. Which is something I'll be correcting soon because I want to go see Ghostbusters Afterlife because it looks fucking amazing. And I'm really hoping it's good. So I'll rewatch the original films. Why am I using this small brush? What is wrong with me? We'll use a standard brush. Citadel standard brush. I've had this one for a little while. It's seen better days. But then again, so have I. Afterlife looks rad. I need to sort out COVID Pass to see it here. Yeah, the only downside to it for me is that it is only at the pictures, and I don't really want to go to the pictures with what's going on, you know? Oh, thank you, Cypher, for suggesting I hydrate. And Mr. Mouse for suggesting I stretch. I believe it's Medicate, Cyborg. Oof. There we go. Please excuse the popping of my shoulder there. That actually felt pretty good. And vibing doesn't seem to be working tonight. I don't know why. So there you go, Dammy. Seeing as you've redeemed the points for it. I don't know why it's not working. It's just being an arse today. Something for me to investigate after the stream, I guess. But yeah, Afterlife looks really good. So I'll probably rewatch the originals before I watch that. Vibing Cat is having some me time. Yeah, as we're all entitled to. But yeah, I can't quite, because it's been a while, remember the exact colour of the Busters uniforms, but I think it was kind of like a khaki green colour. Because I am going to try and make them, for want of a better description, screen accurate. More of a tan colour. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Cyborg. Yeah, I think like the sort of crappy full kit Halloween costumes you can get use a different colour, and I might be just thinking of one of them. I was actually this is a long time ago now, planning on making my own proton pack. Hey Nikki, how you doing? Happy Friday! Yeah, I was planning on making my own proton pack. One of my teachers at college was a member of the UKG, and we used to talk about cosplay stuff a lot, and oh, awesome. Oh, a not good takeaway. Oh no, okay. I didn't see the knot initially. I hope it's not too bad. Thank you for lurking, and thank you for making yourself known as well, so I could say hello to you. It's much appreciated. Oh, geez. Penguin Sentinel, hello! Happy Friday, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being subscribed for 5 months, fuck. Fun fact, the Ghostbusters suits were based on the CWU 27P flight suits. It was designed to look more like an exterminator's uniform. Oh, that's wicked! Thank you very much for the fun fact and the bits there, Cyborg. But yeah, so we used to talk about cosplay stuff a lot because I was quite active in my cosplaying at that point in time. Didn't do it fancy, but it was my 40th this week. Oh gosh, happy birthday, Penguin Sentinel, for when your 40th birthday was. Can we get some happy birthdays in chat for Penguin Sentinel, please? Big 4-0. I hope you had a lovely birthday, and I fucking love this song. Such a good track. Science! Yeah, exactly. Actually, I think I've got a science command still that has bits from this song in it. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for demonstrating, Mod Hell. I named one of my rats Science Blame Adventure Time. Oh, that's a good name for a rat, I think. Oh, they're actually supposed to have little shoes on. Okay. I will repaint those later. That's fine. You can tell I'm feeling a bit more refreshed after my time off, because I am much more receptive to the idea of just boogieing in my chair and like lip syncing along with the music. Thank you, Mr. Mouse, for answering Puddler's question there. I think I need to give you a VIP after how helpful you've been on this stream, because you have been a very good bean and I really appreciate it. And I'm aware that may have sounded a little patronising and a little insincere, but it was sincere, and I'm sorry if it did sound patronising, it wasn't meant to. I'm supposed to do Turnip 28 next Wednesday for the hobby stream, but I might carry on with this little guy because he's awesome, and I don't know. Oh, he's got his little finger pointing up, look. I don't know if you can see that clearly on the stream. I mean, now I've painted it, maybe it's a bit easier to see, but yeah, he's got one finger. It's just like up. Just have it control. Fair enough. I still appreciate it, Mr. Mouse. Nice. So I think the only problem with these more complicated 3D printed minis is that because they're a single solid piece, it can be a little difficult to do some of the details without getting paint in places where you don't want it. But it's not a major issue. Oh, sorry, Penguin Sentinel. Vibin isn't playing tonight for some reason, so there you go. I have to do it manually. Cosplaying fursuits reminds me, I need to finish my Judge Death Undead Wolfstone hybrid. Oh, that sounds awesome, Nikki. See, I've always been kind of intrigued by fursuits, but they're the kind of thing that if you're not gonna commit, they're a bit expensive. But they are absolutely amazing. Like, I have no small amount of respect for folks who wear fursuits. 'Cause first off, they must be so fucking warm. But also the amount of engineering that goes into them. And the ingenuity, like there's people out there that make fursuit heads for like bird folks or griffins and things like that with actual moving beaks. So cool. And getting the eyes to move as well, always wicked. But yeah, it's a absolutely fascinating hobby. It really is. Okay. So, these men aren't wearing any pants. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, the only reason I'm even wearing trousers is because I'm streaming for you lot and I don't want to get banned. Otherwise, fuck yeah, underpants day. Maybe that's just me, though. Usually good people and the suits were fantastic. Yeah, Penguin Sentinel. Like, I've only ever met really lovely furries at conventions. How does one live without pants? My brain would not. I don't go out very often, and I'm generally far too fucking warm, so husband is having a no pants day. No pants days are the best. I cannot be comfortable without pants. It is indeed, Penguin Sentinel. It's a raccoon ghostbuster, which is just fucking perfect. Specifically, it is raccoon Egon Spengler. I am gonna have to stop when I finish painting this leg, because I am hungry. Which is a shame, because I am having a lot of fun, but oh my god, I need to eat. one of the other downsides to not being able to move too well for most of this week is that I have been at the mercy of Slow when it comes to food, and Slow's also not doing so great right now, so I didn't eat anything last night. Thank you for letting me know, Grox. Okay, let's get the inside of the tail done. Inside? Yeah, inside is the word I'm looking for here, I think. So, we haven't made a lot of progress on our little friend here, but I'm okay with that. Can we donate somewhere and pay for your takeout? Now, I'm not saying that you should do this, because for one thing, I feel super awkward about talking about money stuff. But if people do want to donate at any point, not specifically right now, but just in general, I haven't updated that one either. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. You know, I've updated my mods ones. Didn't update mine. Because I'm... shit. Right, let's try that again. With the correct links, shall we? Oh my god. This isn't making me feel even more fucking awkward about it, honest. Right. There you go. The correct links this time. I promise I'll fix them after the stream. Yeah. So, there's never any obligation to donate. I do this for fun. The fact that any of you even subscribe to me is so fucking humbling. I do not expect any kind of compensation. I just do this because I really enjoy, you know, sharing stuff with you folks and having a nice time talking about nostalgic shit and enjoying cool music, you know? We did some painting, Hans. I hope the phone call was okay. I have to spend the clown's money somehow. Yeah, fair play. Yeah. Yeah, so am I, Penguin, and that's why I say there's never any obligation to donate or subscribe here. If you can and you want to, it's humbling and really appreciated, but yeah, I feel super awkward about it. I'm bad at this. Oh my god. Anyway, I am going to leave it there and go and get something to eat, because otherwise you're just going to be listening to my stomach growling for the next 20 minutes, and nobody fucking needs that. But before I go to my ending screen. Aw, Penguin, you sweetheart, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that, thank you. I'm just gonna go back to this screen before we finish up for the evening. First off, thank you so much everyone that's come along today. This is the first hobby stream in a while because I've not been very well and all this other shit. So I really appreciate that folks have come out tonight and hung out and has no children so adopts people via the internet. Fair play. Can't really argue with that. It's been really nice to have you all here. It's been wonderful to get back behind the paint station and get a brush in hand and be doing something so fun and cute as well. So thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Whether you've lurked or chatted, And thank you. I know Roll 1 to Explode's popped off, but thank you again, Roll 1 to Explode, for the raid earlier. And thank you to any raiders from that raiding party that stuck around. Yeah. This has been really nice. It's been really fun. It's really perked me up on what's been a pretty rough week. So thank you, everybody. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for welcoming me back after my time off and reminding me why I missed it so much while I was away. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Nikki, thank you very much. Okay. This first art was mine. Yes, the showcase does contain plenty of our viewers' art. I do love showing it off. Anyway. Before I'm going to leave the little squigs up, I think, because they're so cute and I love them. Doing the best I can, Cypher, I promise. Right. I will be back tomorrow evening with some more Backbone. I know it's been a while. I'm very much looking forward to getting back into that world because it's so beautiful. So I will hopefully see you folks tomorrow evening. From 10 o'clock UK time. And then I'll be back on Sunday with some more Puzzle Agent 2 as well. Yeah. And until I see you lovely folks again, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking hands. Have a great weekend. And just this one time, thank you very much, Modhail. Just this one time, massive, massive thank you. Seriously. I really appreciate you folks. Bye.